Welcome back to the show. You're watching ASEAN Talks on ASEAN TV, and we're still on the topic of CIO Forum that will happen on the April 19th and 20th in Bangkok. And before we went to break, we left off about the standard, the certification, and the cybersecurity. And I was saying that we will see if Thailand can rise above others in 2015. Actually, Ajahn Chayakon was saying that you don't want Thailand to rise above others?
Yeah, we rather work together and try to leverage everyone's capabilities to be good communities in order to be competitive in their international marketplace and international community. That is my point.
So you're talking about more like holding hands and walk towards the goals together.
Yeah, because I believe that each of the countries have their strength and weaknesses, right? So it would be better if we can some kind of like the synergy, have some form of synergy taking place in terms of like people development, capital building kind of things, and many other things that we can do together in order to bring the whole ASEAN up above in order to be able to compete with the
other regions,
European countries,
other communities,
in US,
right.
Other communities, something like that.
So you were saying every country have their own strength and weakness.
Yep.
Can you tell me what is Thai weakness?
Oh, well, I think something special about Thailand is about our language.
Okay.
And in many other countries also have their specific in that, but I might perceive that language is one of the key that because we are not speaking English as our native language,
right?
So this is one of the challenge, but also that may come with the other strength in terms of like cybersecurity. I can say that we have one of the very good key resources in cybersecurity, like especially like the gentleman sitting by my side. He is also one of the members. They call their ASEAN Advisory Board of the ISC Square, which is the let's say the ISC Square is one of the global communities for the cybersecurity that is like everyone knows. Right, and we have like this gentleman in Thailand representing sit there as a ASEAN Advisory Board, something like that, and many others good resources that we have, that we travel around the regions in ASEAN countries and also be speakers in Japan event, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in many countries. Yeah, we've been like sharing our expertise across the ASEAN. This is what we do for quite a while.
Ajahn Parinya, you were mentioning during the break that you want to focus more on the professional certificate. Just to say how important it is, so in year 2015, you think that will be one of the tools that might help protect Thailand or the ASEAN region when the free flow hit every country?
Because we talk about the ICT as an enabler for the business, right? And today the cyber attack can be from anywhere in the world,
right?
And not only in Thailand, can be from Europe, Russia, China, many countries around the world. And the cyber attack can happen everywhere in the world. We think about the Interpol, you know, the Interpol, International Police. Sometimes we need to catch the criminal, the hackers in some country.
Right.
That's why we need to share the information.
Okay.
That's why sharing information is a key. And another key is incident response. If we have a problem, we have been attacked by the hacker, we can coordinate and we have an incident response process to respond for the incident. And that's why the certification is very important, because people need to know what they need to do.
Right.
It is a key. If they don't have the knowledge and they don't have a certificate,
at least they have some key point to go check what they should do or what they should not do.
How they can do the incident response to the incident, how they can sharing information, and that's why the knowledge is very important in the cybersecurity.
You guys saying that the cooperation between each country is really important. So how will response from other member states we having?
Right now for the cybersecurity, we have the organization called CERT, CERT.
Okay.
Stand for Computer Emergency Response Team, and each country they have their CERT. Let's say
in
Thailand,
every single country.
Yeah, Thai CERT. Singapore they have Sing CERT. Hong Kong cert, Malaysian cert, and every country they have their own cert. And how can we collaborate, sharing information about the community immunity response team for each country?
So this is beyond just ASEAN community.
Yeah, it's very big. It's global.
Can we look at it as building some kind of safety net for the region?
Yeah, for the ASEAN or the Asia Pacific region, we have AP cert to collaborate all the cert in Asian Pacific country, and we have the event and seminar to transfer the knowledge and know-how. And Ajahn Chaikon and me are always be a speaker for the international conference to leverage the knowledge of the ASEAN country and in Asia Pacific region. And that's why we need to have an initiative about the cybersecurity, maybe from Thailand, from Bangkok, and we can share with the other country, even Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong. I think it's a really key point for this event.
As we're getting closer to 2015, we are in 21st century, and we are competing to other communities as a big team with other countries. How do you think that ICT can be a tool to help lift up the standard or the quality of life of Thai people, even in the region, even though they know nothing about information technology?
Let me add on a little bit. So actually in the event, we will have an honorary guest speaker to give a speech from Dr. Phairat Thatchayapong. So Dr. Phairat Thatchayapong, he will talk about wide variety project that Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn, her work that how to use the ICT to improve the quality of life of Thai people. So he will share a lot of experience, lesson learned, best practices that Pratep, she's have done a lot of work on this. So ICT can not only help in terms of the economic transformation, as well as it will help in terms of the social development as well.
Okay. Mr. Parinya.
I think because ICT is very important, right? We need to run it secure.
Okay.
Also. Yeah,
come back to the cyber security.
Yeah, security is not the option anymore.
Right.
It must be the default.
Okay. Just learn to protect ourselves.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chayakon, anything to add?
So I think the thing is already mentioned by the two panelists already, but the thing is, I think that the ICT can be utilized for kind of like distant learnings, so that it will enable the people who is like far away and have a hard time to get themselves to the resource, because most of the resources is normally available in the central of the cities or of the nations,
developing country,
of the country. So with ICT, it will enable this kind of distance learning, and so that it can enable together with the ICT infrastructures for each of the countries, and can leverage their certain contents that we already have, so that will be available for more people.
A lot of people can be cynical and say this 2015 AEC thing is going to be bad for Thailand in general. So do you guys think it's good or bad? Why?
To me, it depends on how you think about it. If you think as it could be opportunity, so you will mobilize all resources and turn it into opportunity. So just think that this is a time for us to change.
Okay.
It can be opportunity, can be threat, but I think from my perspective, we need to start from today.
Okay, not too late.
Not too late, but we need to start from today.
Okay, we have to start running.
Yes.
Okay.
To me, I perceive it as a great challenge, and also a great opportunity to Thailand, especially to Thailand citizens, to improve themselves. I mean, now, because
we still have time.
Yeah,
right.
It's already the time is it's already run out. So you have to be very hurry, okay? And I mean, for humanity, survival is the key. Everyone have to survive. If you are not improved today, so you will have a hard time surviving in the as a whole communities.
Okay. Again, that's all the time we have. But if you guys want to know more how important it is of ICT to your life in general, even though just in general, check out the forum. You can check out the event, check the detail about the event at worldwideweb.aseanciaoforum.com. And the project of Prince Sirinthorn about the to lift up the quality of life by information technology is really interesting anyway. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you very much everyone to come join me today, and until I see you next time สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ